All right, great thing we've been running here, as you can see, our poster series that you can pick up yourself in paper and also, of course, through the Canucks store.
You have them all, right?
I have them all. Yeah.
Molly's wall.
I was one of those guys growing up that you get the province and you get all the posters. It was great. Let's dial back. 99 story that I got coming out, talking about the Bure trade. Of course, Pavel Bure wanted to go, had enough. Brian Burke, the big, I suppose, moment in his first season in charge. Pavel Bure leaves. Brett Hedican's gone as well. Talked to Brett Hedican about it. Ed Jovanovski coming the other way. Ed Jovanovski really the big piece in many ways coming the other way. And, you know, a defenseman I don't think we actually talk enough about as possibly the best in Canucks history.
No, the Macedonian madman. The one thing I love to go to Jovel because he was cut from an old school cloth. He got it on every conceivable level. He didn't give you cliches.
Yeah.
A lot of times he said things he shouldn't have said. But he was that nuclear deterrent, a guy who was a way better defenseman he got credit for. He played monster minutes.
Yeah.
And when push come to shove, and I believe our friend Adam Deadmarsh found out the hard way that when you challenge Jovel, he's going to hurt you, and when you challenge him again, he could end your career.
Yeah.
So Jovel was an absolute joy to cover, hence the Macedonian madman moniker, and he found out right away.
And a bit of
Keenan kind of played him a lot, right?
Well, this was one of the things he told me. He gets traded. It's two games before I think the trade deadline, and they go in. They play in Dallas and they play in Nashville back to back. And he's like, I played 29 minutes for Iron Mike, and I was like, oh, okay, this won't be so bad. And of course, Keenan then's not long after Keenan's gone, Mark Crawford comes in, the coach I think that he meshed the best with. He had very good things to say. Did of course touch on some of the stuff about Crow. Said, you know what, I'm glad to see people can be allowed to evolve and change. But yeah, I mean, a guy that was a crucial player. And then, of course, going out the other way, Pavel Bure, who's the player of the 90s for the Canucks. And, you know, I mean, to me, that's the thing I find so interesting. It's such a sort of clear break from the previous team, really, the last guys to move out and setting up that West Coast Express era.
Yeah,
an era you know very well.
Very well. And to take this forward, I mean, our whole series with the Canucks at 50, we're getting into the 2000s now, and we're getting into some really critical players in franchise history. We're also getting into some great tank jobs in terms of having a clear path maybe to the Stanley Cup final and not beating Minnesota.
Choke jobs,
And
yes, famously.
certainly some things that are unforgettable. A goalie not being able to stop something. Todd Bertuzzi telling the people in Minnesota that the series was over. We're getting into some really interesting territory because something I'm really familiar with. It's been a lot of fun to do. I'm really looking forward to talking to some of these guys.
All right, folks, keep coming back, province.com, and of course our YouTube channel. All our videos are here.